What is up, guys? You guys freaking loved the first one. If you guys didn't go see that, go watch that. That's 50 facts about season 1 of The Walking Dead. This is season 2. Let's get into it. Now, for number 1, we have setting. Of course, the setting, everyone knows this, but it is a fact. The majority of the season 2 is on the set of Hershel's farm. And number 2, we have the main cast. Did you guys know that there was only 8 main characters in season 2? That's just crazy compared to what season 11, 9, 10, whatever had. Number 3, new characters. The season introduced Hershel Green and his daughters Maggie, Beth, and Jim. But we don't really talk about Jimmy. Now, for number 4, we got Shane's transformation. Shane changed into a completely new character in the season 2 of The Walking Dead, killing Otis and trying to kill Rick. Number 5, Sophia's fate. A significant plot revolves around the group searching for Carol's daughter Sophia. She was found in the barn. Number 6, barn walkers. The group discovers Hershel is keeping walkers in the barn, believing that they're merely sick and can be cured. Trust me, guys, these will get better by the end. Number 7, Shane's demise. Shane is killed by Rick in a dramatic confrontation, marking a pivotal moment in the series. If this never happened, Rick would have never become the character that he was. Number 8, Carl's injury. Carl Grimes accidentally got shot by Otis, leading the group to seek help at Hershel's farm. Again, if this never happened, they would have never met Hershel. Number 9, Dale's death. Do I even need to explain it? No. Number 10, Rick's leadership. Rick does become a better leader, and he has to face some challenges. Like at the end of the season, he goes, "There's a door, you can go walk out. We are the Walking Dead." Wait, no, that's the wrong part. Anyway, number 11, Lori's pregnancy. This is when Lori realizes she's pregnant from Shane's penis. Number 12, Daryl's search. Daryl Dixon becomes more of a main character now that he's been searching for Sophia, and more people are just understanding to love him for his care for someone who lost their daughter. Number 13, Hershel's belief. Hershel believed that walkers were sick and could be cured. Number 14, Andrea's evolution. In the comics, this is where Andrea normally becomes more of a main character, ending up to marry Rick. Not in the series, though. Andrea ends up fucking Shane. Yeah. And also, she becomes a great shot after Shane tells them that they're in the woods. T-Dog's real name. T-Dog reveals his real name is Theodore Douglas, adding depth to his character, later being dead in season 3. Number 16, Daryl's injury. While searching for Sophia, Daryl is injured by being thrown down a horse and impaled on his own crossbar bolt. Number 17, Cherokee Rose. Daryl offers Carol a Cherokee Rose, sharing the story to comfort her about Sophia's disappearance. I think the main reason Daryl cared so much for Sophia was because he went missing when he was younger and no one went to go help him. Number 18, Randall's introduction. The group encounters Randall, leading to debates about mortality and survival. Number 19, Barn Massacre. Shane's frustration leads him to open up the barn, resulting in the group confronting and killing the walkers inside, revealing Beth and Maggie's mother, along with, I think, Beth's old boyfriend. I could be wrong. Number 20, Hershel's relapse. Hershel stopped drinking after Maggie was born, but once the walkers came out of the barn and he realized that the world went to shit, he just started sucking it down again. Pause. Number 21, Beth's suicide attempt. Beth becomes suicidal after the barn massacre, reflecting in the psychological toll of the apocalypse, just showing people how insane this shit is. Number 22, Rick versus Shane. Tensions between Rick and Shane escalate, accumulating in a deadly confrontation, leading to Shane's death. Number 23, Walker Horde. Walker Herd? A massive herd overruns the farm, forcing the group to flee and marking the end of their sanctuary. The farm was so perfect to them. It was beautiful. There were no walkers, and yeah. Number 24, Andrea's separation. Andrea is separated during the farm, leading her to meet Michonne. Number 25, Michonne's introduction. The final season introduces Michonne, a katana-wielding survivor who saves Andrea. And the cool thing about this is at that episode, when it premiered, they did not have an actor for Michonne yet. So that's why they had her face covered, being this mysterious girl. They didn't actually have an actor for her yet. Number 26, Rick's revelation. Rick reveals that everyone is infected, a secret he learned from Dr. Jenner at the CDC. Number 27, this isn't a democracy. Rick declares his leadership stance, stating that this isn't a democracy anymore. In the comics, Rick and Herschel do not get along. They immediately fucking hate each other. They get kicked off the farm. They move to the fucking prison. Glenn stays with Herschel. They end up meeting up again, but yeah, Rick is not the only leader. Rick loses control, starts beating the shit out of, who is it that he's beating the shit out of? Tyrese or something? And then, yeah, they're just like, you know what, you're not leader anymore. Number 28, Daryl's loyalty. Despite his lone wolf nature, Daryl remains loyal to the group, especially for their search for Sophia. Now, the original approach Daryl and Merle were going to do to the group was going to rob them and then leave. He ended up just staying and keeping his loyalty. Number 29, Herschel's acceptance. Herschel's transition from denial to acceptance of the Walkers' is true nature, becoming a valuable group member. This is the opposite in the comics, but he ends up liking Rick later on in the seasons of the comics, later on in the issues. Alright guys, here's 31 facts about the show that you don't know about. Number 1, production shift. Frank Darabont was fired off the set of The Walking Dead, with Glenn Mazzara stepping into his sector. Number 2, episode count. Season 2 extended for 13 episodes, up from the 6 episodes in Season 1. Number 3, filming location. The Greens Farm scenes were filmed in Sonoy, Georgia, which became the central location for the series. Number 4, budget constraints. The season faced budget cuts, leading to more characters-driven episodes with fewer zombie sequences. Guys, just think of how The Walking Dead could have, escalated if the season 2 did not look so grainy. Number 5, Sophia's disappearance. The storyline of Sophia going missing was created for the show and is not present in the comics. She ends up dating Carl. She doesn't go missing and die in a barn, but yeah. Number 6, Daryl's development. Daryl Dixon, portrayed by Norman Reedus, we all know that, was not in the original comics, but he did become a fan favorite, leaving it to an expand role in Season 2. Yes, they were going to kill him off in Season 2, but now he has his own spin-off show. Number 7, Herschel's farm. The farmhouse used in Herschel's home is a private residence. Filming required significant coordinates with the owners. That would be crazy. Hey, can we film The Walking Dead Season 2 in your house? What the fuck is Walking Dead? Number 8, zombie extras. Local fans were often cast as zombie extras, undergoing extensive makeup and movement training. Yes, like I said in the number 1, zombies had to take special schooling just to become a zombie. Number 9, makeup process. Transforming an actor into a walker typically took 1.5 to 3 hours of makeup application. Oh my gosh, imagine sitting in a chair for 3 hours just to do a 10-second clip and then take it all off. Number 10, Shane's head shaving. John Bernthal, which is Shane, we all know that, actually shaved his head for the camera and for the scenes after Otis's death, adding authenticity to his character transformation. Number 11, Carl's surgery scene. The intense scene where Carl undergoes surgery was praised for its realism. Now, of course, that's an insane part. There's blood everywhere. They're putting cloths over him. He ends up having a fucking seizure. And with the special effects making the operation appear authentic, it won awards for its realism. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Number 12, Barn Walkers. The reveal of the walkers in Herschel's barn was a pivotal moment, requiring meticulous planning to escalate the dramatic scene. Just for Glenn to go, hey guys, there's walkers in the barn. Number 13, Dale's death. Dale's death is way different from the comics, where he survives much longer. This change shook many fans. The reason for this was because Jeffrey Dunham, the guy who plays Dale, did not want to be in a series longer than 2 seasons. Number 14, Rick and Shane's duel. The confrontation between Rick and Shane was filmed over several nights to capture the escalating tension. What? No way. What? Guys, did you know this? I didn't know this. Rick and Shane's duel took several nights. Several nights, guys. No, that's actually crazy. So every single one of the scenes that we see might not even be from the same night, guys. That is crazy. Number 15, Zombie Herd. The massive herd that overruns the farm in the finale was a combination of particle effects and CGI, creating the scene of overwhelming danger. Number 16, Michonne's introduction. The character Michonne makes her first appearance in Season 2, which sets up the significant future storylines. Number 17, Rick's leadership. Rick's declaration, "This isn't a democracy anymore," marks the turning point in his leadership style, showcasing his hardened resolve. Now, of course, he just killed his best friend for you all. Number 18, Lori's car accident. The scene where Lori crashes her car was performed by a stunt driver to ensure safety during the flip sequence. Now, of course, they're not gonna like put Sarah Wayne Callies in here and be like, so just for a clip that we might not even get in one shot, can you crash your car? Number 19, Zombie School. We already talked about this in the last one. All right, number 20, Herschel's beliefs. Herschel initially believes that walkers were merely sick people, and this reflects the theme of the denial and hope amidst in the apocalypse. Yes, of course, we talked about this 3 times in this already. If he did not believe that zombies were sick, we would have never had the barn. We would have never found Sophia. We probably would have lived at the farm a little longer, I think. Number 21, Andrea's weaponry. Andrea is really good with her firearms and develops significantly in the season. Remember how shit she was at the beginning? Yes, and this highlights her transformation from a formidable survivor. Now, we don't really see her much in Season 3, considering that she's fucking the governor, but you know it's all good. Number 22, T-Dog's injury. T-Dog suffers a severe arm injury, and this undercovers a fever and subsequent pain, the constant threat of infection, and limited medical supplies. Yes, apparently this scene took multiple shots just to get that blood squirt. I don't know. Number 23, Maggie and Glenn's romance. The building relationships between Maggie and Glenn adds a layer of hope and normalcy amidst the chaos. Yeah, let's fuck while my mom's in a barn. Okay, number 24, Herschel's relapse. We talked about this. All right, number 25, Beth's suicide attempt. We talked about that. Number 26, Randall's group. The introduction of Randall and his group introduced the concept of other human threats beyond walkers. Yes, this is when we got a glimpse that there's going to be other people like the governor and Negan and the Whisperers later on. Number 27, Daryl's necklace. Daryl crafts a necklace from walker ears symbolizing his hardened personal and copying mechanism. Now, one of my favorite scenes is when Shane is like Shane and Daryl are like talking, and Daryl's like, I was freaking looking for that girl, and you guys are like, you know, blah 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 blah, and she shot me in the fucking head. And then Shane just goes, Shane's like, you were wearing ears around your neck, man. If I was Sophia, I would turn the other way. And it's like, that shit's so fucking funny. Number 28, Herschel's infinite ammo. In the farm invasion scene, Herschel fires numerous shotgun rounds. Yes, of course, everyone fucking makes memes about this. Number 29, Carl's dark turn. Carl's shooting of a reanimated Shane marks the beginning of his loss of innocence. Yeah, Carl's only, 9 or 10 in that? Imagine 10 and shooting your fucking uncle or whatever it would be, you know, your dad's best friend. Number 29. No, I just said number 29. Number 30, silent credits. This season finale features silent credits emphasizing the gravity of the group's losses. Yes, I always thought about this, and right after, after every episode, it's always, but after Shane's death, it's like a sad song. It's like, do, do, do. Number 31, viewership milestone. The season 2 finale attracted 9 million viewers, setting a record for the series at that time. Anyway, guys, that was it. That was all. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, like that like button and have a great day.